My name is Melody Nelson. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I am a victim of human trafficking, and that's what I'm going to call it. My grandchildren were taken away from me, from my custody, and I was made to feel like a criminal. My grandchildren were sent across state lines illegally, and I have spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to get them back. And I even went so far as to move to the state where they were taken from me. And it did absolutely no good to go to court, to plead and beg for custody, really. And then it got to a point where I was just begging to see them, to hear from them, to take a picture for me, to do anything. And I was told that you are no longer a grandmother and you will never see your grandchildren again. And that is exactly what has happened. And that goes on every single day in the courtrooms of Las Vegas, Nevada. It's shameful. The lies that go on with CPS, the lies that go on in the courtroom, the lies that they use to separate families, and we can only say there's one reason for the lies, and that is money. Follow the money. We have one of the most corrupt systems in the United States right here locally in Las Vegas, Nevada, with 4,000 children in foster care. Now, we all realize that most children are taken from their families not for abuse, but for neglect. Probably over 75 children that are taken out of their homes are taken behind neglect. And who decides what neglect is? Well, let's see. I think it's decided by county employees. I didn't say social workers. I didn't say judges. I said they're taken out of their homes by county employees. Stop there. I want to back up a little bit and tell a little bit about how my grandchildren were taken out of my custody. Two social workers walked into my brother's home and they gave the usual spiel, oh, we're here to have a conversation with you, but they were really there to take my grandchildren. But what they did, they tricked my grandchildren out of my custody by taking them down to CPS on a ruse. They were taken, but their records state no safety issues. There was no legal reason to take my grandchildren out of custody. So I'd like to say to Congress, make sure when children are taken away from their families that there is clear and convincing evidence that abuse is involved. Do not take children other than for abuse. If children are being abused, if they're not being fed, they're being beat, molested, they're being harmed, then take children away from their families. But if there's a solution to keeping children in the families by helping the family cope with what people would call neglect, they don't have enough food, they don't have furniture, they don't have clothes. If they seriously need help, then that's what the social services is there for, to help families keep their children in their homes, not take them and put them in foster care, because we all know more kids are abused in foster care than in their own homes. I mean, that's statistically proven. That's a fact. Stop taking these children away from their families. Once you remove a child from the home, that child is damaged for life. That child is damaged for life. They will never, ever be that same happy child again once they are taken from their families. That's what I have to say to Congress. Thank you.